I'm Jason Stockton, lead pastor of Life Church in Rome, Georgia.
What got you into the ministry?
It's a great question. I was a graduate of UGA, and during my junior year, I was planning to be a physical therapist, but God had other plans. And I remember distinctly one fall evening that God just really revealed to me that He had bigger plans for me. And I go back and I look at that as the moment where I felt God called me into ministry.
What is the most rewarding part that you've gotten into ministry?
I think it's just helping people, man. And it's seeing people's lives change for the better.
What's one of the hardest parts that folks may not realize about being a pastor?
Everybody wants attention. Everybody needs your attention. And you know, if you're not careful, you see people kind of get stuck, and you do all that you can do, but a lot of times it's not enough. They just kind of get stuck, and sometimes the pastor's not able to help pull them out.
And you're currently pastoring at Life Church in Rome.
Yep.
Pastor
of Life Church.
What is that mission at Life Church?
You know, our vision is to reach 20% of those who are not in church in Floyd County. So 70,000 people on Sunday do not attend church in Floyd County. And we feel like it is our mission, our vision, to reach 20%. That's 14,000 people. And we're a church of just ordinary people, of imperfect people.
And you guys have recently came up with a wild idea about reaching even more folks that can't attend your service. Tell me about that.
Yeah, many months ago, we had this idea that if we can kind of help people who break the law, if we can kind of help them break the cycle, then that would make our community a better place to live in. And so I approached Sheriff Burkhalter, Major SAP at the Floyd County Jail, just inquiring about the opportunity of live streaming our Sunday morning services to the Floyd County Jail. And immediately they were bought in, and they were excited about it. And the reason why is because it allows a local church to build a relationship when somebody is behind bars. It's one thing for somebody to hear about Jesus and to give their life to Jesus, and that sort of thing. It's another thing, though, when they feel like they are part of a community on the inside. They feel like they're part of a church community that's on the outside. And so the great thing about it is when they get out of jail, they already have a new community that they can be part of, where the very moment they get out of jail, they can come, and we want them to show up at our doorstep, and we want to help them make positive changes when they get out of jail. Not to go back to their old community, not to go back to their old tribe or their old friends that got them into that situation in the first place. We want to provide a new community that really affects positive change in their life.
And you want to implement programs as well, you said.
Yeah, we do. With what we're going to be doing, live streaming our services, the Floyd County Jail, this is going to give us an opportunity to really be part of the rehabilitation program. But it's also going to give us an opportunity where we could do GED classes, off-site, pipe them into the jail, where we could do parenting classes and life skill classes and reentry programs and things like that, so that when an inmate is released, they are fully equipped and they know exactly what they can do to affect positive change and not go back to the old.
What is the next step of making this happen?
We're currently raising money, and it's going to be a substantial sacrifice for Life Church and our community. We could, there's some churches, they raise money to kind of to do things in their church and do programs for their people. That's not what we're about. When we raise money, we always want it to be to do something in the community, to do something that's going to be huge, to do something that's bigger than ourselves, to do something that's going to reach more people, and that's why we're doing this.
What is the time frame to try to make this happen?
As soon as we raise the money. Going into debt is not an option to make this happen. As soon as the community buys in, supports it financially, as soon as we raise the money through Life Church, that's when we're going to do it. If it takes us a month, if it takes us 6 months, if it takes us a year or 2 years, we're signed up for it. We're ready for the challenge. And so we'll do it just as soon as the money comes in.
If somebody wants to help donate, how can they find you?
Yeah, to donate, you can go to lcrom.live. There's a donate button there. Also, there's some more information on that website. There's a video on that website, and yeah, that's the place to donate. lcrome.live.
What is it about Rome and Floyd County? You graduated high school here. You went off to college. You decided to come back. Why?
Man, that's a great question. Why am I in Rome? I have no idea why I'm in Rome. I would say if you were to poll every person, well, a majority of people in Rome, and ask them, why are you in Rome? A lot of us would say, we just don't know why. I really believe that my calling as a person is to Rome. I've tried to leave. I begged God to send me away. Like I said, God, send me away. But God said, no, this is where I want you. This is where you're called. And because of that, I love our community. And at the end of the day, if I live my life in such a way to help this community be better for our kids and our grandkids, my kids and my grandkids, then that's a life well lived. And that's what I'm signed up for. I want our community to be better for the next generation.